comprehensive partnership. What does it mean? Nadezhda gave some interpretations. Let us try to show a little bit of imagination and think we are in the year 2030. We have concluded the follow-up agreement, the partnership cooperation agreement. We have implemented the pledge of 2003 to create the 4 common spaces between the EU and Russia on the economy, on foreign and security policy, on the human dimension, education, and freedom to move. And what else? The 4th? Security. Internal security, internal, external. So this has all been done. In 2003, some of you will be still alive, and you will tell your children, great thing, isn't it all logical? That is what should have happened. And there it is. So when people look back at EU integration today, they say, normal. That's how Europe should look like. We should be integrated. I have to tell you, nothing which looks normal and logical in hindsight is logical and normal when you have to do it. You can go wrong at every juncture of the political course. So, for example, in the European Union, there are big and small countries, and some claimed to be more normal than others, to have a special position, a special status. And this is something where I still see a contradiction in the Russian attitude. On the one hand, wanting to move into comprehensive partnership, and on the other hand, wanting to maintain a special status. Can I give an example how that plays in reality? Yeah. Yes, here is one. Last year, a number of Russian courts presented to the highest Russian court a question. Almost every day there are rulings by the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg, which basically are against criticize acts of Russian administration. Or are we, the Russian courts, bound by these rulings so that in future we have to respect these rulings as we rule ourselves? And the Supreme Russian Court said, yes, you are bound. What happened in practice? As far as I know, there were 3 subsequent rulings by inferior Russian courts who said, to hell with Strasbourg, we are Russia. And they made their own rulings. What happened in Russia? The judges were fired. I don't know whether anybody of you is aware of this development. I think it is one of great potential importance if that remains the rule of the game, because it is a no to special status of this country. The rules of the community are applicable to everybody, which is the acceptance of this principle is a very, very important thing for comprehensive partnership. A third aspect of the Russian psyche, Russia likes, I don't know, likes, but seems to have an inclination to think that it is threatened from the outside, that it is encircled, all these things. Yes, I think the country faces serious threats, but not from the West, not from the European Union. And I hope the generational change will help to bring that home. So as far as the aspirations of Russia are concerned, I see in the hindsight of in the follow-up to the crisis a lot of promising things. The Yaroslavl deliberations and recommendations, the Valdai Club, a trilateral US, EU, Russia consideration, Igor Jürgens Institute, all that is very promising. And I think Karaganov is right in saying it is not only about security or institutional mechanism. What really is at stake, and I think Nadezhda alluded to it, is Russia's civilizational choice. The place and the role in the Euro-Atlantic civilization and community. And that is a truly important point where Europe has vital interests involved, seeing the changes in the global power arrangements. So I think all the arguments are there to improve our relations and to work on the process and on institutions, and not be afraid if in other parts of the world relations are not as good as our relations. Thank you.